On today's video, we're going to talk about track mapping. It's going to be a deep subject. We're going to break it down into 5-minute increments. We're going to break it down into 3 sectors. And we're going to break it down into multiple videos. We're not going to cover it all today. This video is going to be about the terminology of track mapping, understanding each sector of the corner and what it means to you. More on that when we come back. Welcome back. And before we get started, let's cover two subjects. One, subscribe, like, and share our videos. I appreciate all you guys do. The support's been overwhelming. We're shooting our way towards 4,000. We want to be there before September 1st. I feel like the more I can help people, the more I want to help people. So help me help you by sharing, subscribing, and commenting. Having a dialogue between us, not a debate, but a dialogue, I enjoy. I enjoy trying to learn more. I want to learn more. So, and I know there's guys out there that are way smarter than I am, so I can learn from them. I can help you learn too. Today's subject is going to be tricky, but first part of this video, or this video, we're going to break it down into different segments. This video is going to cover more of the terminology of track mapping. What we're talking about, this isn't a digital version of track mapping that you get when you run data or when you run GPS or even videos that'll show your position on the racetrack as you go around. They call it track mapping. But what we're going to do is we're going to break the corner down into segments and understand those segments, okay? And today, we're going to talk about where those segments lie on the racetrack. So as you see on this first slide, we have one end of the racetrack broke down into 5-minute increments and 3 sectors, okay? If you were standing in the infield, looking at the corner, and you put your right hand out, that would be 3 o'clock. That would be entry. If you put your left hand out, that'd be 9 o'clock. That'd be exit. And straight ahead would be 12 o'clock. And we have 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock. Okay? And through these 5-minute arrays are different positions that the car should be in as we travel through the corner. So this is how we break down the corner in 5-minute increments. Each one of them is represented by 5 minutes of a clock, okay, from 3 to 2, entry being 3, 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock. You know, out there about 1:30 is where we're digging a hole. I should have made that dark, where we're digging a hole in the racetrack with our frame. 10:30 over here is where we're turning late apex. So we need to understand so we can communicate back and forth where these sectors or these sections of the racetrack are, so it's easy for us to understand. Okay, we're going to have the front stretch, the back stretch. When we get to 3 and 4, we're going to treat them the same way: 3, 2, 1, 12, 11, 10, 9. Okay, outside of that, we have sector 1, we have sector 2, sector 3. Okay, the reasons we use the sectors is to kind of dictate where our turn is. Where are we really turning the car? Are we turning the car on early apex in sector 1? Are we turning the car in sector 2, center apex? Are we turning late in sector 3? Okay, so generally that's we have the sectors and we have the minutes of the 5 minutes of the corner. Okay, so we're going to cover over several videos what these different sectors are, what these different timings are. We're going to cover drive versus momentum. We're going to cover early apex, middle apex, and late apex. Okay, and the reason I said I wasn't really crazy about this is because this is something that desperately needs to be covered. And this is something that it needs to really be covered well. It's just, it's our problem. This is why, this is the corners where we need to fix our problem. Okay. The corner is where we build speed. The corner is everything to our lap time. And every problem we have is in the corner. Everybody can go down the straightaway. So we have problems. Here's a problem. The guy turns in early, he drives across the corner, and he late apexes. Okay, but he doesn't know that. He says, no, I turned over there at 2 o'clock and I gassed through the center of the corner, and now I'm over here in a tight position, so I turned the car again. Okay, so he laid apex. We have some people that carry speed through the center of the corner super well, and they are faster at doing it than other people. So they have found a way around the racetrack to be better than their competitors, even though it's a little cumbersome. Okay, as the competition gets tougher, as you move up the ladder from local racing to regional racing to national racing, then your corner has to be better. What you do through the corner has to be better, has to be spot on all the time. And this is what creates better. So the reason I don't like this is because I really don't like to tell people how to drive. But I want to help teach you how to drive. I want to help you understand the things that need to happen. A lot of people, I'm going to say 80, 90%, are pushing in that into sector 2, and they're coming up the racetrack into the beginning of sector 3, and they're picking up some moisture on the racetrack. Sometimes, this last weekend, our street stock guy, he sliding up the hill. He had very little option because the guy leading the race was in a very good part of the racetrack, running a very consistent part of the corner. So he had two options: following, or try something to upset the apple cart. But I see a lot of times this becomes, and maybe not in this case, but it becomes too much of a norm. This is the way people drive. I've had many people tell me this is their driving style. Well, this driving style is costing you 3/10 per lap. And if we want to be faster, we got to get away from that. So again, this video is covering the 5 minutes of the corner and the 3 sectors of the corner. And they're on both ends. And in future videos, we'll talk about entry, we'll talk about middle of the corner, we'll talk about exit, we'll talk about being tight on entry, we'll tight in the middle, and loose on exit. So if you have comments that you want to see covered in this series of videos about track mapping, comment on this one, and that'll help me prepare them for later videos. Like I said, I think we're going to do this for the general public. It may become just for team members because of some of the things I'm going to tell you, and how I'm going to say them. So I don't want to offend people. I'm just going to tell you some facts, and don't be offended. The whole thing is, my whole existence for being on YouTube is to help people be better racers. So if you call and I tell you something on the phone and it hurts your feelings, don't allow that to happen, because I'm not trying to hurt your feelings. There's no benefit in hurting your feelings. There's no benefit in being angry or being disgruntled or whatever. There's no benefit in it. This is proven facts of speed on the racetrack. This isn't Jay Neal says. This is proven facts, and I'm presenting these facts to you in the best way I can. So I appreciate you guys. Like, share, subscribe to our channel, promote this channel, help us grow, be a part of our team, help us grow. Even if you don't join our team program, be a part of this. Comment, grow the channel, give us ideas to be better. instead of anything else. So I thank you guys. God bless you. Go fast, turn left, be fast, and we'll see you next time.